Hi, and welcome to my channel. This is my first official YouTube video. Everything else I've posted is pretty much just YouTube shorts and other really short videos that I've uploaded from other platforms. So, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup look. I thought I would start out with the makeup look that I do most often. So, let's get into it. I'm starting off with complexion. And today I'm going to be using this. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I have the shade Fair Light. I also like this one. It's the Charlotte Tilbury. All the label has wiped off. But this one's a little too dark, so I usually use this when I'm tan. But these are basically the same exact thing. Like, they're identical in my opinion. But today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. one. And I just put it all over my face and then blend it out. Sometimes I use a brush, sometimes I use a sponge, but today I was just in the mood for a sponge. I love how hydrated and glowy this makes my skin look. So I don't usually ever put anything on top of it unless I really need extra coverage, but usually this is enough and it gives my skin a little bit of a tint. So I just leave it as is. And then next thing I'm going to do is go in with concealer. I'm using this concealer today. It's by LA Girl. It's the Pro Conceal, and I have the shade Porcelain. Like this little squeezy tube comes out like that. So I just do a little bit under my eyes. And then anywhere that I have spots. And then I like to do a little bit around my mouth and nose. Now I'm going to go in with the same sponge and then blend all of the concealer out. And I like to drag it all the way out, like to my hairline, just to give it that more lifted effect. And I put a little bit on my eyelid from what's left over on the sponge. Now that my concealer is done, I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Self Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium. Looks like that. This one's really used. I use this stuff every day. I don't usually go in with a cream bronzer as well. I just use this to kind of contour my face. I know that some people double up and put this over top of their like bronzer or contour. And I do that sometimes, but for my everyday makeup, I like to keep it pretty simple, so I'm just going in with this. And then I'm going to take this angled brush. I don't know what brand this is. I think it's from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. But it's just like a fluffy angled brush. So I'm going to take that and then put it right where I would put my cream bronzer or contour. This stuff is so nice and it's so blendable. Like, this is honestly one of my holy grail products. It's just so soft and gives like the perfect color. And then I like to do a little bit on my eyelids and I kind of just blend it out so it, like I said, gives that lifted effect. So I just go really lightly on my eyes and bring it out. I don't usually do eyeshadow, so this works as my eyeshadow. And then I just take this like pointed side and then I just run a little bit on my nose where I would usually put nose contour and across the top. Now I'm going to do cream blush. The one that I'm using today is also from Makeup by Mario. It's the Soft Pop Plumping blush veil. This is the shade Pinch Me Pink. And these are so nice too. It's a really similar formula to the skin enhancer that I just used. It's so creamy and it goes on so nice. And then I'm just going to use this compact blush brush. I use this for my cream and liquid blushes. This is by Japanesque. And again, I think I got it at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. That's where I get most of my makeup brushes. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this. And I like to keep it like up on the top part of my cheekbones, and I always bring it up like into my temples. I just feel like that looks best on my cheekbones and my face shape. And it kind of makes it look more lifted. And then sometimes if I'm feeling really extra, I will bring it in like to the crease of my eye just to give a little bit more color, but nothing crazy. And then I'm going to take just a tiny bit of setting powder on this brush and put it under my eyes. I have super dry skin, so I don't use a lot of setting powder because my face is really crusty and creases if I use too much powder. So I just kind of lightly set everything, but I use just a little bit because powder does not look good on me. Next is brows. I'm using this e.l.f. pencil. It's the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is my favorite eyebrow product, and it only costs like $3. I'm using the shade Deep Brown. So I just fluff my brows up first, and then I just lightly fill in any like light areas. I don't do anything too crazy. And then a little bit in the front. And then I just take this side again and kind of blend it out. And I do that on both sides. And then that's really it for the brow pencil. I don't usually go in and clean up my eyebrows for whatever reason. I guess I just don't feel the need to. And then I usually like to take some sort of eyebrow gel. Today I'm going to use the Brow Glue by NYX. This one is getting old. I need a new one. It's getting goopy, but then I just quickly run that through my brows to make them a little bit messy and then set them in place. I'm just going to go in with mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes a little bit first. And the mascara that I'm going to use today is by e.l.f. as well. It's the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. Looks like this. This stuff is so good. I just started using this because I was trying to find a dupe for this mascara, this Lancome mascara. And this isn't like an exact dupe, but it's pretty close, and it does the same thing. It really separates and lengthens my lashes, so I love this. I definitely recommend using this if you like the long lifted lash effect. If you like your lashes big and you like to add volume, then you would probably hate this. And then last thing for complexion, I'm going to use this highlighter by Essence, Pure Nude Highlighter. And it's in the shade 10 Be My Highlight. This isn't a super dramatic highlighter. That's why I like it. I mean, it's really soft, but you can still see it. And then I'm going to use this brush. It's by Alamar Cosmetics. It's just kind of like a pointed, fluffy brush. It's called the Brightening Brush. So just take the highlighter, put it on my cheeks. And then I like to take a little bit and put it on my brow bone. And then a little bit on the tip of my nose and right here. Yeah, so it's really subtle, but it still gives you like a little bit of a glow. And then lastly, we have lips. I'm going to go in with this NYX lip pencil in the shade Neutral. It's honestly like almost a perfect match to my lips. So it's super subtle and you can't really notice it. Kind of just makes my lips look a little bit bigger, more enhanced. And then I'm going to go in with a gloss on top of this. So I just overline my Cupid's bow a little bit and then fill in my lips. And then I overline this center part on the bottom. And then I like to take my finger and then just blend it all together a little bit. And then I'm going to top it off with some clear gloss. This isn't really clear anymore, but this is the Essence Shine 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 lip gloss. It's old and gross. I honestly need a new one, but I'm going to use this up. Alright, and then this is the finished product. It's really simple. I like to keep it as easy as possible because usually when I'm doing my makeup every day, I don't have a lot of time to get ready. I'm usually super last minute and running behind, so I have to keep it quick and easy. But yeah, that's it. Don't mind my little friend. But thanks for watching. Bye!